Alrighty. Just making sure we've got the sound working. Yeah. Just making sure we've got the sound working. Yeah. Okay. And pop out the chat. That's not the one. This is the one. There we go. Here we go. Hey, SDS, on the road. Okay, you're on the road. Have fun. Hey, Deep, good to see you. All right. I had to use a different set of headphones today and use the microphone in the controller, so I hope the sound is okay. I usually use another set of headphones, but that one needs charging, and someone that could have been me left them turned on overnight, so they were completely flat, and if I try to charge them while streaming, you will get a very annoying humming sound, very loud, and we don't want that. So I hope this will be working. Hey, Björn, good to see you. And yeah, it ended up being an early Thursday morning, or late morning. Yeah, it's a bit of the morning now. Stream, because things keep changing in this house of when to be able to do stuff. But we are going into this one. I haven't seen anything about this. I saw Mr. was streaming this morning, but I was running around doing other stuff and getting ready for this. So I haven't seen how to drive this. So the first thing we're going to do is to go and have a look. And you can see people are still doing this, and the ghosts are not updated yet. We'll have a look at what Titsney is doing at the moment. And thank you, Deep. Can't stay as I'm heading out, but like deployed. Thank you very much. And we've got Silva in. Good to see you. And hope you're doing well. I really need to get used to the YouTube handle name. Sometimes I get confused. Okay. Let's have a look at what he's doing here. Wait. Yeah, that's the one. So 150 board, 100 board, just before the 100 board. And you can actually see just before the 100 board, there's sort of an X in the fence. That might be useful as well. Let's see what works out. And second gear, probably up to third on the apex there, yeah. And really some throttle control. We are on sports hard tires. Need to be aware of that. And there's the 150. And then you can see before the 100 board, there is some tarmac or some concrete that sort of ends in a little bend in towards the fence. That's also usually a good marker, and that is going to be a good marker for this one, just before that one. And in my case, just after the 150 board, just to be sure. And Tisney is staying in third gear. Okay. 100 board coming up is usually somewhere between that and the 50 board, depending on the car. Yeah. And it's roughly in the middle between those two. Going to have to eyeball that a bit. Third gear, third gear, third gear, third gear. And then we've got some markings on the concrete just next to the curbing. Yeah, and that long one just next to the car. That's usually a good one to keep an eye out for. We'll try that as well. Just keep it in second gear. And usually, yeah, just where the tarmac or the concrete on the right-hand side disappears. No, Björn, don't worry about that. I was also late braking, so you were braking early, I was braking late, and I just wanted to avoid the disaster. Don't worry about it. And by the way, that race went completely south for me, and I fell into the trap of just getting way too many penalties. And I decided to just leave it alone. I have had some decent races on that combo, but also some awful ones. Hey, Nay as well. Good to see you. So up to third and lift a bit just to make sure the car stays there. And yeah, we're coming onto the brakes. So that is basically going to be just shortly after the curb ends in my case. Just let it roll and careful coming back on the power. And yeah, just rev out the car. And that is going to be it. Let's go and give it a go. But Björn, you did well in that race. I saw you finish like P5 or something. I just fell backwards. Yeah, I was starting towards the back as well, but yeah, it did work out. Yeah, so that's just how it is. It is really an annoying race, and it doesn't matter if anyone barges you wide, you still get the penalty. And also, after turn 3, coming down the hill, the following corner, that would be turn 4, where if you run wide on the exit, even if you end up in the gravel trap and almost gets slowed down to a grinding halt, you still get a penalty for extending the track limits. I really hate that combination. So yeah, so there's that. Hey, Dipped Up, good to see you. I saw just as I was about to go live that I am going live right at the same time as Hoxton is doing Triple Crown streaming. So that's not the best timing, but I just have to go with the time slots I can get. So here we are. And let's see if we can, nope, not this, if we can do this. And then I think I'll go and see how Hoxton is doing myself when I finish this. But not yet. Rental car, of course. Yellow, because faster. Race C has been fun this week, believe it or not. Yeah, maybe, yeah, sometimes you can be lucky. I had some decent races. I even managed to win a race at some point, but also had some disastrous ones. But yeah, that's just how it is. Okay, let's try this. And I hope you can hear my voice over the car. I'm using the the microphone in the controller at the moment, while my normal headset is charging, so we can always change over to that if necessary. Right, enough of me talking. Let's get someone to follow. And now we've got a ghost from Dan, so let's get that one up. Time you are for the lies. Exactly. Yeah. Okay, let's try this. Nice and easy, nothing to adjust. So let's just put at this. Careful, careful. Ooh, this is a slidey one. Really need to be patient. Now I've been driving a 4-wheel drive Group 4 car last night, so I need to adjust what I'm normally doing. It's a bit late. Stay within the limits, please. And between the 150, third gear. Oi. Want to hit this one as well. That was a bit early braking, that one. To be more towards the end of that mark on the tarmac. Yeah, I might end up using a bit of first for rotation. Disney usually never does that. That was what we were watching a moment ago. Ooh. Oh. I survived it. Careful, careful on the power. Let's do one more lap. And then we can see how far we're off. And hello to you, Game Plan. Good to see you. Braking a bit earlier this time. Yeah. That's better. So is this. Between 100 and the 50. Just let the car roll. Hit that apex and this one as well. Let the car go out here. Oi! Brake a bit later this time. Sneak back onto the power, but be careful. We're still turning. I don't think I need that first gear. Let's just try to let it roll. Lift a bit just to make sure the car stays on the line. Don't jump all over the car. Oh, that's too late. We still made it. Hear that VTEC kicking in right at the end of the rev range. A 49.110. Hey Cars, good to see you. And hey Morgs, good to see you as well. And Richie, good to see you. So nice of you all to be here. Let's see, where does that put us? I think I can figure out this one. We are just within the 2%, but we have Dan at a 47.0, and I'm sure that Titsney isn't done yet either. And Woody Boy is already on this one. Let's try it again. I'm sure we can find some more time. Just keep this thing steady. Missed that at a 47.8. Good stuff. Let's go again. But that was the first 2 laps, and that considered we are for now off for a good start. So. Oh, there was an apex over there somewhere. Right. just before the X in the fence. Upshift during the weight transfer while you are off the power. You don't lose time with that. I was not fast by any means, but we are still alive. And that was a bit late on the brakes. I think we need a bit of second gear just to get the thing slowed down and losing time on the exit. Okay, between the 100 and the 150 down to third, just let it roll and the car will sort of fix this itself. Whoa. Yeah, bit of first in that corner might work for me. Could have worked in that corner as well. I'll just lift a bit to get the car on the right line and then we can get out of there. I'm not sure this is going to be faster. Yeah. I think I was losing a lot of time at the start of the lap. Hey, Rusco, good to see you. As a Honda fan, I'm looking forward to this one. Goal already, that was quick, thank you. And hey, Jill. Hey, Jill, good to see you. Even with glasses on, sometimes I can't see anything. Yeah, it's a fun one. You're on sports hard tires, so it's a bit slidey, but it's a good handling car. So just need to learn that there's not that much grip, but the car is behaving nicely. Yeah, that's 48.9, so that was an improvement, and I missed my brake marker. Let's just try again. Just easing on the power. Weight transfer, upshift. Oi. Brake a bit earlier this time. That might even have been a bit too early, but at least we're not losing time on the exit. So in the end, that's working out. Braking a bit too early, that can always be fixed. But braking too late, then you are just doomed. So. Yeah, we're losing time in this twisty section. Oops, and that's too late. Definitely losing time now. Ooh. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's try to just continue for another lap. Or we could try to go for the inside line just to see what we're getting. Didn't improve. So never mind. We're just trying this again. That was a tiny bit too late. I want to restart that one. That was a bit annoying. So let's try to break somewhere between the 150 board and that big X in the fence just before the 100 board. Let's try that. That's the 150. That's the X. Yeah, it's small margins making the difference. Oops, I was braking a bit early, but then we can, if I'm not messing this up, get a better exit. Not compared to Dan in front of me, of course, but maybe just in general. Ooh, that should have been third gear. My bad. Between the 100 and the 50. Down to third. Let the car roll. End of that long mark on the tarmac. Yeah. I'm falling behind, but I missed that corner up big time last time. Hey, Calster, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Just starting on this one. Before first corner, you can stay in fourth. It's right on the limit, so to speak. Let's test it out if I can stay in fourth. I think it's just about doable. Let's give it a go. No, I think that's too early to run out of power. I think I might need to upshift for that one. But you can just about make it across the line. So if you're on a good lap, just stay in fourth gear. Maybe it will make sense at the start of the lap. And now Calster might be able to correct me. Maybe do the upshift just before crossing the line, so you are in the right gear for the run once the timer starts. I don't know. But we improved a tiny bit. But yeah, we are running out of fourth gear a bit too early, even though I know a gear change takes time as well. It feels a bit early to hit the limiter compared to the braking zone. So now I just go into fifth, get a run maybe. Ooh, I just got confused with some braking points there. I was thinking too much about the gear changes. Let's just do that again. Tesla haven't touched it yet. Problem with the car color. White is the fastest. Oh, I thought it was yellow. We can't have that. Oh yeah, Senna was driving a white one. I need to immediately fix that mistake. Let's get out of this one. Sorry. Black is good as well. I'm going for the white one. Nope. Yeah. Championship or Grand Prix? Ooh, it's a tough one. Let's go for championship. and straight back in. And let's get a ghost on. And let's try to get into the lower half of the 48s to begin with. Taking it one step at a time, and then you can see how greedy I get during this time trial session. Not quite the line. Massive slide. Stop it, please. Yeah, I lost some time on that. Oh, stay on the track. We've also got a nice tree behind the fence you can use as a marker for this one, for this corner. That was slow. I think I'll just try to do some laps in a row now just to get some sort of flow, hopefully. Bit of first, just to get the car around the corner. Also, oh, that was too ambitious. And now we're just sliding. Oh, too deep. And too late. Too deep, too late. Yeah, losing time on the exit. Also because of me getting nervous and getting too much wheel spin. Anyway, straight on to the next lap. Let's see. So up to 5th. Braking way too early, sorry about that. Hey Matthew, good to see you. Okay. Focus, you stupid old man. And yeah, I was looking at that cross in the fence, or the X in the fence, but reacting too late. We'll keep it going anyway, just to get the flow, hopefully. Let it roll, carefully back on the power. And then between the 100 and the 50. Maybe a bit closer to the 50 if anything. Too much. Pushing that braking point too far ahead. Yeah, I lost a lot of time because of that. Lift a bit just to get the line. And there we go. Whoop. Still a bit too aggressive by myself. We're just going straight for another lap. So up to 5th before the line. Too late. I'm getting too greedy. Hey, Woody, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. We try. No second gear. It's not a turbo car. Completely godless at the low end of the rev range. As an old school Honda is supposed to be. Just before the exit, this is still a bit too late. I need to fix that. Sorry, let's just try again. Nope. Yeah, never mind that. Let's just get across the line. And I'm braking a bit too early. Yeah, cutting too much of that. Making it tricky to get this right. And power sliding all the way through this. Okay. Braking a bit early. Was a bit too early. A bit earlier for this though. Still didn't really get it. And this is not a good run out of this. Lift a bit, let's get the line. And basically just brake right after the curve ends. That's the best marker for me. That's also just around where the ghost resets. But don't use that as a marker because then you will react too late. I will, at least. Yeah, way too slow. It's better braking for turn 1. Now we can get the direction change. Still messed it up. Got too impatient on the throttle, and now we will most likely run wide. No, we kept it on track, but didn't get the fast line. Oops. Daisy. Get on the power up the hill. Brake a bit early. Yeah, this is definitely a bit better than before. But this isn't. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get it turned. Nice and patient. Find the line. Looking much better. I think we're going to beat. Yeah, we are going to beat the time. So let's go for the fast one. Okay. Let me check this. Yeah, 47.0 unless someone has beaten Dan. I don't know. No, Dan is still sitting there. It's getting close. And Woody is sitting up there with a 47.9. Good stuff, Woody. I think I'm beginning to believe that I could sneak into the 47s as well. Maybe not on this stream, but I think it feels like it's possible because I just need to iron out a lot of the obvious mistakes, but that can be tricky enough, to be honest. And usually, yeah, what happens when the harder I try, the more I mess up. But let's get a bit closer to the 47s, if possible. Let's just try again. Yeah, I haven't pushed it yet, but it's still a nice time, Woody. Don't be so humble. But yeah, how much have I been doing? Yeah, you can see I've been doing 22 kilometers so far. Nope, that's not true because I changed car. Never mind. I've done more than that. I drove a yellow car to begin with. It didn't make sense when I saw the number. Maybe I've done 60? Never mind. I haven't been on for that long. Anyway, let's go again. Yeah, sorry, I forgot I changed car in the middle of this. So let's try to get close to the X before the 100 board, but not too close to it. Yeah, that was just about right. No. Yeah, it's gone. I felt the slight snap. Took me a bit longer to get used to the car. Let's not talk about the stupid Yaris TT. Okay. So close to the X, but not at it. Oh, and stop using the throttle as an on-off button. Jeez. Should have learned it by now, but no. So just before the X, maybe that was a bit too late. Need to just keep it in a straight line a bit longer. Just keep it steady. Don't want to get that snap of oversteer and overcorrection. Cutting too much. Now we will miss the next one. Also braking a bit too late there. Want to get the car out. Lost a big chunk of time there. Don't want to cut that too much. Right. Just go for another one straight away. Oh! Got confused there. Sliding too much. Just a tiny bit too late. Same mistake as the last time. Stop it. Brake a bit earlier here though. Don't brake too late for this one either. Oh, didn't get the angle right, turning in a bit too early, so the exit got a bit weird. No, stay in second gear. That was a turbo car reflex, that one. Hey Dan, good to see you. Smooth operator. Yeah. Okay. Aim straight for another lap. Just before the X. Right about here. That's a bit too late. That big tree behind the fence, right after the 154, that is a good marker for that corner back there. We'll find the next apex and get a bit on the power as well. Brake a bit early so we can get the car around and open up this corner a bit, just a tiny bit. Sneaking back onto the power, but we're getting some wheel spin. Brake early. Don't get the car turned in too early, because then the exit will be weird for this corner. Up the hill we go. We're not going to beat the time. So let's just go for another one up to 5th and let's get a run. Once again, a bit too late. Yeah, I really have that thing when I'm trying to look at a brake marker. My brain goes into really slow motion dad mode. So there's the brake marker. Right. Hit the brakes. Oh, shit. And then it's too late. I just need to react instantly. Okay. So it doesn't slow down the car that you just keep staring at the brake marker. You have to hit the brakes instantly as well, up to 5th. Okay, so now I see the X, and yeah, that is better time this time. Oh, don't want. That was a bit annoying. It was a good run into the center S, but then I messed it up, and I nailed the brake marker this time. Let's just try to get a few hundred meters further into this lap then. Okay. Let's get into 5th before the line. And there's the X. Ooh, that was a bit later this time. Too much. Yeah, that's a shame. But let's just try to keep it going. Still get lucky. And the big tree just after the 100 board. Let's try not to cut too much at the first curve now. It's easier to hit the next one while getting on the power. Oh. Yeah, that's widening the line into this. Brake early enough for this. Still a bit narrow entry will make this more tricky. Just about staying on. Oops. Hit the limiter. Second gear is sketchy. Up to 3rd before inside the first. Yeah, exactly. And less wheel spin. Yeah, you want to. And also, it takes time to get from 2nd to 3rd gear. And no matter what gear you're in, you're going to have to lift at that first, not the first apex, the middle apex where you need the car to turn back over to the right. And that's a good time. You are at the limit of 2nd gear, so just get up to 3rd while you're off the throttle, and then you won't lose time with the gear shift itself. So, just before the X, that was a bit earlier this time, so now it's easier to adjust the brake pressure towards the end, up to 3rd, and then we can stay on the power. I need to lift a bit now, but roughly stay on the power. It's not good. That was braking too early. So now you can see cutting too much at that first one, then you'll miss the next one. I need to restart this one. Hey, Nielsen, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. And Holty as well. And thank you very much. Yeah, and as Woody says, curbs are super slippery, so higher gears help across them. Also, that is true. just before the X. Oh, too much sliding. That was a good exit, at least. Still a bit narrow. Oh, no, 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 no. It snapped. It was looking good. Oh, bugger. And I'm running out of coffee. This day is getting worse by the minute. Just kidding. Retry. Yeah, exactly. Just before the X. Don't slide. I said don't slide. Look for the tree. Yes, sir. Oh, might have been a bit early and turning in a bit too soon. And that inside curve, too much of the car on that one. And then it will get a bit slidey, but we are still alive. That's too much. Once again, too much. Can we sneak back on the power? Still keep the car pointing this way. Wait. Up to third, and then just lift a bit, get the car on the right track, and get it over here. And that was braking a bit early. Cutting too much. Now the car will do that weird jump as the rear inner tire comes out of the ditch. Doesn't like that. At least that's my theory. Basically, yeah, all cars does that if you are cutting too much. Is this going to be any good? Nope, it's the same. It's the same. Hey, Damo, good to see you. And Storm as well, good to see you. Let's try again. There has to be a bit more in it. I know it. So the X just before. Oh, that was too late. Yeah, I think so, Storm, because you are gonna want the car to upshift at some certain points. And yeah, I don't know, I haven't tried it in manual transmission, but I think it will get stuck in second gear at some points where you really don't want it to be. Too late once again. Here you want to upshift I'm not sure. I'm absolutely positive the game won't let you do it. This is slow, by the way, compared to what I did earlier. Too much on that outside curve. The car doesn't like that either. This is a warm-up lap. I've decided that already. We're just going to aim straight for the next lap by the end of this lap. Lift a bit. No. Yeah, it went red. Are there any cases where auto is faster than manual in GT7? I don't think so. What are you saying? For turn 1, I use the strip of sunlight across the track after the 150 marker. I will try to have a look after that one as well. No, not in general terms. I think manual will always be faster, but when you are like Storm, a driver who is sometimes using auto, sometimes using manual, and slowly doing the transition to manual transmission, if the goal is to just see how good a time you can get, I can follow the thought that sometimes it's worth the advantage from doing manual is so big that you sort of had to do it, and sometimes you can do it in auto. And now I forgot the name of the channel, but Storm has recommended that to me a couple of times because there's a driver who sometimes tries to do it. He does the time trial challenges on a controller in automatic transmission just to sort of show that it can be done. But yeah, I'm always in manual, so I'm not the one to answer that. Okay, anyway, retry. Smoke Sun, that's the one. Thank you. I forgot the name, but that's the one. Well, I've done that faster, that's for sure, but let's just keep going. No need for second gear, just so you know. Third gear is plenty, fine for this. No. And that was the biggest slap so far. Lift a bit. Concentrate on the next lap. Forget about this one. This is somewhere in the 49s, if I'm lucky. I will check on the chat in a moment. No. There we go. Oh, did that all sorts of wrong. Too much wheel spin. Let me just pause it for a moment. Hey Dave, good to see you. Okay. I went cold turkey when I switched to manual. It was night and day after an hour or two. Yeah. I can only do roughly half of the TTs in manual, mostly road cars and rally, due to skill limitations. It would be faster in other types of cars. Yeah, that makes sense. Time for LMU spectating for me. Thank you, Holty, for stopping by. Working and lurking mode. Just me in work. That sounds lovely. Nice quiet day. Hey, Rob, good to see you. Thank you very much for smashing the like button. We just aiming straight for another lap. So up to fifth before the line, and over here. Now I'm braking a bit too early. That's the new thing. Yeah, I was getting a bit ambitious. You're off to see the LMU as well. Thank you, Damo, and for the good lucks, and enjoy. Let's see what's going on. Is it what's happening? Key just went live. Makes sense. Well, enjoy. I'm staying here for a bit more. This was my chance to do this live on stream, so I just had to pick whichever time was available. But I'm sure I'll come over for alert as well once I get tired of trying to improve on this. But I think there's a bit more in it. And thank you to you who are hanging out here as well. Much better time this time. Staying within the limits. Oh, too much cutting on the inside, but we survived it. I was scared the car would go a bit sideways. car around. Slowly start accelerating. No wheel spin this time. That really is the key to everything almost. Avoid that stupid wheel spin. Didn't have a look at NSX at times, but I am staying in 4th gear and towards this side just to see, are we lucky? Oh, yes. We improved a tiny bit. And refill time. Yeah, I think it's refill time for me as well. I think I'm just going to put this on for a moment. No. I will quickly run and get a coffee myself, and then we will be trying a bit more. I can get closer to the 47s. I have a feeling. Just give me a second. Oh yeah, it was coffee time. And we are almost within the 1%. So doing all right so far. We're not done yet. Yeah, this is really a safe goal for now, so it's not going to run anywhere. I haven't seen how Dan is driving this. I have a feeling he might have a bit more aggressive approach than Titsney. And Calster, no, let's watch. Oh, that's just on my friends list. Calster is still working on this. So let's have a look at what Dan is doing. You had your bubble milk tea with you too. Good stuff. But I am sure we'll see more. I'm guessing, but I'm almost certain that we will see more downshifting all the way down to first gear here and there, and in general a more and counter steer assist and a more aggressive. Don't drink coffee besides have insomnia. Okay, so it's fine, and you haven't slept yet. Oh bugger! I hope you get some sleep at some point, Rob. Up to third. Yeah. Lifting a bit just to make sure to get the line right. That makes sense. Yeah, a bit of second. Not just staying in third. I think you can just still stay in third. And I'm sure we'll see some first gear up here now. Yes, sir. Really just cling onto that one and get the car pointed so you can get back on the power out of there. That's a tricky one for me. Bit of first once again. And up to third, a bit of lifting to get around the corner. Yeah. And then back on the power. And the rest is history. Good stuff. Hey, Alan, good to see you. I'm doing good, thank you. I hope you're doing well too. We are trying again. I tried using first to rotate the car, but ended up costing me more time. Yeah, it's really, yeah. That thing using first gear, especially in these road cars, because the jump between first and second is usually a big one. So you can only use it when you are really at the slowest point and only for a short moment. If you try to go into first too soon, then you are out of the rev range of first gear, and it won't help you one bit, but because it mostly feels like the car is just putting down the, what's it called? The clutch, while just giving it full gas, and you won't get any engine braking. Yeah, it's a bit fiddly, but sometimes it can help. Let's just jump into this one. But I did it a few times, but until now, I've mostly just stayed in second gear as well. Let's try this white car instead. This is going to make a massive improvement. Also, if I'm able to see out of my left eye, that is going to help as well. It seems there are less people doing crazy downshifting than last year, perhaps after the update. Yeah, we are not seeing the really silly downshifting, so maybe they did something about that. I don't know. Yeah, certainly don't see that as much anymore. But the crazy downshifting was also more in the automatic transmission road cars, because they really just behaved weird. If you do it in the race cars, then you just lose the engine braking. That's what it feels like, because the car is just at the limiter, and you cannot really feel any engine braking help. But yeah, they might have fixed that at some point, or maybe people forgot about it. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it will show up again someday. But I remember when it was a big thing, I tested it in different cars, and in some cars you certainly cannot do it. The car will do what a car would do in real life, lock up the rear tires and spin itself. And some of the race cars, it more just did what I described, something that felt like putting the clutch in and not doing anything with the engine braking. Yeah. But anyway, back to this. Up to 5th before the line. Might have braked a bit early there. I'm going to restart this one. And that's too late. I know this is slow. We're just carrying on. Let's just get a warm-up lap in. No. This is a warm-up lap in so many ways at the moment. Bit at first. Just going straight for a new lap. So all the way over here, up to 5th before the line, and braking just as too late as the last time. That's just brilliant. Right. Awkward angle once again. Just a bit. Nope, too much of that inside. Up the hill we go. Going straight for a new lap. Time to braking a bit better this time. Made a bit of a mess of this up here. Too late. It's a shame. Oh, no. Time to walk the hound. Thank you for hanging out, Morgs. And see you later. Oh, my ear's acting funny. Can't hear anything. I need to do this so that I can hear what I'm saying myself. Okay. Otherwise, I'll just sit here shouting. Get it turned back over in time. Oh yeah. Oh, that felt better. Did get a tiny slide going though, but I didn't want to do. Let's just try to pop this inside as we can and get the car straightened. Yeah, slow exit and you. We're getting a run up the hill. It's not going to be fast enough though. We are aiming for another one. In my opinion, those center S's are some of the trickiest corners in this game. turning in too early again, and that just messes up this entire bit. It's my own fault. Late and too aggressive on the power because now I'm getting desperate. Yeah, exactly. You're probably right, Storm. Yikes. I need to be more careful as I come off the curb at that middle apex because I always end up stepping on the power just as the car comes off the curb, and then the car gets wobbly to be smoother there. Maybe I will learn it at some point. So yeah, this is a slow one. Turn in a bit later. That's a bit. It's not as terrible as some of the other times around. Got it too much, but it's too late now. I can see how the stability assist helps here. Now you have to tell me, Woody. Are you talking about the counter steer assist? I assume you are. Oh, be careful. Yeah, that's much better. I didn't make the car jump while on the power. Got a bit of a slide on there though, that's a shame. Now get the car straightened. This is still slow compared to earlier. This is not compared to earlier. Now I'm getting too ambitious. Still not fast enough. 0.587. Not going to beat it, so we are just going to start a new one. too much. Bit of a jump this time, fortunately. And it went red. Don't use them as much anymore. Only if the car is very slidey, then I may use ASM. Counter steering simply nullify the turning. Okay. Hey, Yield, good to see you. A quick visit. It is very much appreciated. And smash the like button. Thank you very much. And I'm doing good. Thank you. Hope you're doing well as well. Enjoy your day at work. We have to retry. The stubbornness is starting to kick in. Just about timed it. I was short shifting. I just want to see if that could work. Short shifts instead of lifting. It seems to work all right, actually. And that was very aggressive downshift because now I'm getting way too enthusiastic. Now I'm braking early because now I'm also getting nervous about this lap. Don't overdrive this car, please. Yeah, I'm losing time now. But the first bit was looking really good, actually, compared to earlier. That might be a small revelation, or at least something worth trying a bit more. Do the short shift, because if you have to lift, you might as well maybe just go into a higher gear as well. Just don't get the understeer, and then you don't have to do the upshift afterwards. That could be a thing. But we didn't improve because I messed up so much at the end. Hey Leo, good to see you doing the lap time challenge as well. And just because I how can I do this? There we go. Because all the names are messed up. Asian Liao, good to see you. I need to sometimes see who is who because the YouTube handles are sometimes very different than the channel names that I'm used to seeing. But I recognize your channel name, and good to see you, and good luck with your time trial as well. Okay. Let's see if I can get lucky and maybe do something similar and then not mess up the rest of the lap. Just try to keep it to up to 5th before the line. It's right on the limit, that one. Up to 3rd, just got a bit of a jump. Let's try to go to 4th. It was much better before, but I think that might be a thing you could make work in your favor. Now I'm just trying to drive carefully the rest of the lap. Get the car turn and try to straighten out that stupid steering. Slightly too late, that one. Now we're getting wheel spin. If only I could reach out and just grab that rear spoiler on that car and just hang on for the rest of the lap. Let's see, is this anything worth? We're getting close. We are getting close to something. Again. Careful on the coming off the curb. Yeah, I still did that weird jump. Yeah. Glad you're doing well as well. Yield, you are probably off now. Too late. Nope, we just about made it. I was lucky. Let's get the weight transfer sorted. Don't get a slide on. And now let's try this upshift to fourth. Short shift, that is. It worked better the last time, but I also think I got the line better. I had my best attempt at that first section of corners, also known as the center S's. Now don't get too enthusiastic. Oh, losing time. Get back on the power earlier out of that one. But remember to straighten out the steering. Sometimes you really need to almost force it. The straightening out of the steering on the controller. Otherwise it will just keep being stuck at full lock. Even as you are releasing it, has a mind of its own sometimes. Ooh! Thank you, Nielsen, for the gifted memberships. Ooh, we are getting closer. And Rally Rob and Gran Turismo, Nicey Brakes, and Rob and Rapid got the gifted memberships. Thank you very much, my fellow Dane. And hello to you, Dan. I'm looking at the rear spoiler of your car at the moment, but we got in a slight improvement. But so is anyone else, and we've got a 46.9. But this is yeah, this is the OG road car specialist. I think I will stick with Dan's Ghost for now, so I'm used to what that is doing. And yeah, let's just save this replay, just so we have it. And welcome as an Apex avoider, Nielsen. Always lovely to have a fellow Dane along the members. Very much appreciated. Thank you very much. Anyway, that reminds me, it's been a while since I've done something for the members only section. Usually some real life small videos. I need to do one. I have planned doing one for a while. Just too much work at the moment. Anyway, let's try a bit more. I overshot it. Yeah, too much sideways action. Sorry, what are you saying? We Danes gotta stick together. There are not too many of us. That's true. That's true. Only 6 million of us. Some might say that's plenty enough, but it's not that many. Better. Can let the car turn. However, that was too much cutting of the first apex, and then cannot find the second one or get the car rotated back to the right for the middle apex. At least not quick enough. Skill issues galore. Anyway. I don't even know how long we've been going now. Almost 2 hours, getting close to 2 hours. That was too early up into fourth gear because we dropped a bit out of our band there. Earlier on the power this time, almost running off the track as well. Oh. No. going, keep it going, keep it going. Overshot that a tiny bit. Now rotated. Calster is back. Gonna try to get into the 46s. Good luck, Calster. I didn't even see what time you got yet. I'm still struggling a bit here. Just to get closer to the 47s to begin with. This time. Last minute correction there, that cost me some time. Car around and get it steering straightened. This is a good run up the hill, but it's not enough to beat the lap, so we are just going for another one. Keep it easy. Take it easy. That's cutting too much. Now we are compromised a bit here. Yeah, we lost a lot of time there. I got 2 extra cars. Oh man. Hey, Nicey, good to see you. And yeah, Nilsson gave you a membership. Yeah, it could turn into a 47 at some point. That was a bit annoying. Let's try again. And now I sort of wanted to have, if I can. While Callister is chasing a 46, I'm still chasing a 47. But that's just the different levels we are at. I think it might be possible. And Woody Boy have a 47 already without even having pushed this. So once again, we are at different levels on this game, but let's see what we can do with this. I didn't. Yeah, I messed that up. Now, just don't fall into the trap of constantly overdriving the car. If I can. You'll be chasing a 48. Yeah, there you have it. We are all trying to improve from the level we are at. And that is just how it's supposed to be, and all is good. That is a bit awkward. And it's getting all sorts of sideways, and I'm losing time because of that. Let's just keep it rolling. Ooh, I clipped the outside there. It's very wide car. A bit wider than it seems, at least. I'm sure if you see one of these in real life, you'll probably be surprised that it's much smaller than you think. As it goes for many cars from that era. But that's another talk for another day. Too much sliding. We are going for another lap straight away. But the stubbornness is slowly kicking in. Too much. It was easier to just go with that weird line and try to correct it, because that would have end up in a complete mess. Oh, too deep. That's a shame. All over the place now. Okay. Let's focus on the next one then. I have the patience to do this over and over in a weird, self-punishing way. I find it entertaining, and at least I hope some of you find it entertaining as well. Let's go. I just tend to get really stubborn. Same mistake again. Also a weird line for that one. And this is going to be way too tight, and then I'm struggling to turn the car. This, yeah. So don't do that. And this is just everything is going weird at the moment. May not necessarily be entertaining, but certainly helpful to learn the TT. That's good to hear, Storm. Yeah, this is not some alien doing data races from the back, just zooming through the field. This is just me trying to improve the driving skills by doing this over and over. And of course, then you see when you really do a good sector and then throw it away, then you know that the potential is there, and then I feel the urge to keep going. It's too much. Better this time. Too much. Let's get the car around. Straighten out. Yeah, still got wheel spin. Refill time again. Good stuff. Go for another one. Don't get that wheel spin, please. got a wobble on. It's a shame. We got a new time. Just as Woody went for a cup of coffee. Thank you. Oh, wheel spin on the outside curb. Don't want that. Just don't want to go too far over that. My mistake. Was it too much? Yeah. Don't go back to all the old mistakes. I think I need just to move out here for a moment. Too many coffee pit stops. Yeah, exactly. And now you can see that Adam is on the move, a 46.7, almost a 0.8, of course, but still. So we are on a move, and a 49.997 is needed now for this one. Oh yeah, let's just save this. I'm also running out of coffee now. And let's try again. Too much. Can we still fix it? I lost it there. I'm looking forward to see Castor's guide on this. I'm sure he's making one. Oh yeah, and on that topic, it's been a while since I've done an actual video on these time trials. For some reason, videos, at least my videos, are not getting any traction anymore. And it's not that I'm worried about numbers or anything, because this is just my hobby. But it is more fun if I have to choose between doing time trials on a live stream with some actual interaction, real-time interaction with you, with all you good people. If it's that, or doing the time trial by myself and using time on putting together a video that's maybe watched by 150 people, and maybe a handful of those are putting in a comment. It's not, and just let me make this perfectly clear. It's not about the numbers. The numbers is not the important thing, but there's just way less human interaction for me in doing a video, and this is more fun because I get to chat with you along the way, and it just makes more sense at the moment. And then I'm trying to figure out ideas for other videos instead, but the time trial guide videos, there are just so many of them, and many of them are way better than mine. So in my own head, it makes better sense that I try to do it live. Then you can see, like, a non-alien, normal human being on a controller, how it's like to do the time trials, and then get the tips from, for example, Titsney and Calster and those fast people who know the tips for getting that extra stuff out of it. So That is why I've mostly been doing the time trials live. Then I'd rather try to put together videos about something that might be a bit more long-term interesting, because time trial videos, they have a lifespan of 1 to 2 weeks, then the time trial is over, and then it doesn't matter anymore. Then it's only for my own memory when I get old and get dementia and can't remember anything. So yeah, this is definitely more fun for me, and I hope that makes sense. And once again, it's not about the numbers in itself. That's the least important thing. It's more about I want the interaction. That's also why I'm not doing it that much at the moment because I'm too busy, but that's also why I enjoy hanging out in other people's chats. I really like the chatting with you guys and cracking the stupid jokes and watching someone else drive and pick up some tips from some faster drivers, and yeah. So sitting by myself, putting the hours into making a video that is not really being watched by anyone, that just gets a bit too lonely, if you get what I mean. Hey Flashstagger, hope you're doing well. Maybe you entered in the middle of my waffling. Stop, you silly car. And stop sliding as well, please. Apparently I forgot how to drive this thing now. You can start to do a guide with automatic. I'm sure AT guide for the rally will be very challenging. Yeah, that's for sure. There's a lot of people doing the same stuff in GT7. Appreciate the TT streams instead. Thank you, Woody. Only problem with the live stream is that it overlaps with my office hours quite a lot. Yeah, I get that. That makes sense. But then you can, of course, always watch it back. But then it would be more convenient for you to have a video with all the most important stuff. I can see why that makes sense. How about I start braking early enough for that corner? That would be lovely. Hey, Mr. Bad, good to see you. I'm doing well, thanks. I hope you're doing well too. I'm trying to see if I can crack open the 47s on this one. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do it on this stream. Maybe on my own at some point, who knows? If I remember correctly, this is a nice car for VR as well. Very good visibility. Also good visibility over the front of the car so it's easy to place in the corners. Might give that a go, at least just for the fun and immersion of things, because I want to get the credits on the other accounts as well. Ooh, that was a nice exit out of that corner at least. Too late. I'm getting too enthusiastic from being that close to the spoiler, rear spoiler on that Ghost. Then I start pushing too much, braking too late, and then it's all gone. I'm just overdriving it again. Stop doing that. Ooh, keep it together. Didn't keep it together. Okay. But it's compared to a 0.6. So this is not enough for anything. Just pause it for a moment. Try yellow NSX. I already did that. I already tried the yellow one. We're going for another one. Better before. Now there's too much over here on this curve, and the car is going a bit sliding. All is not lost yet. That was a weird line, and we're gone. Seems you can brake slightly earlier for the slow infield U-turn. Yes. I think I know what you're on about. Stay within the limits. Stop! Stop! That was scary. Going for the sideways approach at the moment. I definitely struggle to get on the power early enough. I can't really get the steering to do what I want. Skill issue as always, but yeah. See it costing me some time there. Sure, it can be done. Just not by me at the moment. This was not a good run up the hill. I've definitely done that much better. Just going straight for a new one. 48.3 still. Oh, got that slide on. I wanted. Too much of the inside that pushes us out of that scary curve on the outside. Ooh! A better run up the hill. Quite. Might be able to beat this one, but it's still not enough to beat. Nope, never mind, it's gone. See you, Nicey. Thank you for stopping by. And add the rear diffuser if it will help with stability. Yeah, you have been on about that before, that sometimes some of the aero stuff can still, in a sneaky way, even though BOP is on, still do something. I haven't tried it, so I don't know. Going for another one. I honestly thought that I cut that too much. So it almost caught me off guard that it didn't get invalidated, and then I messed up slightly after that. Oops, careful on the outside. Lift a bit, lift a bit, lift a bit. No, don't go. It definitely changes the way the car feels. You just realized GTWS don't start until 12 a.m. That's a late one. But it's in LA, of course, so that makes it a late one for all the rest of us. Go, 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 go. Yeah, but that's too late for me as well. It snapped. Yeah, not gonna. Yeah, Nielsen, and that must be at 1 a.m. for us in Denmark. So definitely not a chance. Too late with the direction change there. And we are also off the track. Dream about it instead, yeah. Was Manu live and Nations in the morning? Ah, yeah, that makes sense, Flash. Stop it! Too late. And you cannot cut that much. As long as you win both of your predictions. Yeah, got it. I haven't even looked into that, to be honest. The exit of this a bit better, at least. It was a bit wobbly in the middle. And onto this one. Try to get back on the power as we come up the hill. Straighten out the steering, please. Yes, sort of. Now don't get too excited now. I said don't get too excited now. There's a bit of Colin McRae going on there. But despite the clumsiness at the end, this might, let's see. Nope, but really damn close. Really, really close. We're not done yet. Toilet break. Hang on for a moment. The stubbornness is really there. Oh. I cannot spell. Hang on. Enjoy your dinner, Storm. Not too much Colin McRae. That's annoying. The line for that, because now the line for this gets weird. Oh, okay. Lift a tiny bit. Just stay within the limits. Got a bit slidey there. Shot that. And really late on the power of that corner. She's scared of spinning. Yeah, the final part of this lap is not looking too good, to be honest. Especially not with me doing like that. Going straight for a new one. And Deep is still about lurking. You're back. Good to see you back. We still haven't caught on to the 47s yet. Well, I'm trying. A bit too action-packed for my own taste, that one. Let's keep going because the rest of the lap was really scruffy. So maybe there's still something to find or gain. Who knows? Around. I'll get back on the power, straighten it out. Oh, mistimed that one. Still better compared to before, of course, but that was really scruffy. Too aggressive on the power mid-corner. Simon, welcome in. Good to see you. Going straight for another one. It's probably the sentence I've said the most in this stream. Two sideways. Better than before. Stay within the limits. Lose the time. Got understeer in the middle of the corner. That's a weird line for that. It's too late to do anything about it. less aggressive on the power. Mid corner this time, so gaining a bit. But of course not enough in the grand scheme of things, so we are going straight for another one. Over here. Right away. Yes. Yes. Take it easy. Set and brake slightly too late. Good way of taking it easy. See, that's one way to throw away a decent gain in sector 1. Turning too much. Go to that. Sorry about the dodgy driving at the moment. Yeah, this is not going to. Gonna have coffee, then try and see if I can get the last 300. I need to complete Nordschleife circuit experience, but we'll stay in the stream. Good luck, Nielsen. Thank you for keeping the stream running, and hope you get it. Retry. But that is a beast. That is a completely raw and untamed, non-BOP'd BMW M6 on racing hard tires. And it is such a beast compared to how it is now under the under the very restricting current BOP. It's really a beast to drive. Go, a bit slidey, but hanging in there. Get on the power, get on the power, get on the power, get on the power. This is slow. How much the road has managed to escape me through that infield section. And didn't really get the line out of the corner either. Okay. Nope. Almost lost it there. I will read that in a moment, Nielsen. too aggressive back on the power. Yeah, hanging on, but it didn't feel right. And we, yeah, the Texas took me approximately 4 hours. And you've been in the one lap for almost 9 hours. I remember that feeling. It's December soon. It's time for the julekalender again. Yeah, exactly. That is true. And then I get desperate there instead. Maybe this is just how fast I will go on this stream. See you, Woody. Thank you for hanging out. Good luck to you when you get back to this. I'm sure you will smoke us all, at least all us normal people. I'm still struggling to set a time matching the one you just quickly put in this morning. So there's that. But it is an enjoyable combo. It always gets annoying when you are getting a bit stuck, but it is a nice car to drive. Sure is. Lift a tiny bit. Sorry. Storm is back. Good to have you back. I'm still here, stuck at the same time. lost a bit on the run out of there. It's just about not going to be enough to beat the time. So we might have to work on another one. Way too action-packed. Point 2. Oh yes, PO, you did a 47.2 with your A6. Of course you did. I'm not even surprised anymore. And welcome in. I'm afraid I've been going for getting close to 3 hours now. I can feel it in my hands as well. Lift a bit. That's too much. Final run out of the final corner wasn't that good, but the middle section seemed alright, but I think I might have lost it all. Let's see. Oh, we improved by the tiniest bit. No, don't do this. All that. Well, we did improve very, very little. You're still pushing. Let's go. You got it. Yeah, maybe I lost that. That could have been a 47 if I didn't mess up that much at the end. I think the time required for goal is a 49.9, so it's not that we are not safe. I'm just getting extremely stubborn and improved by 6 thousandths of a second. The only reason I keep going is because nothing is interrupting me at the moment. So I can just let the stubbornness, let it all loose until my hands give up, and they are slowly but surely getting there. It's too late. Still salvage something. This one is gone. Hey, Jon, good to see you. Yeah. We've got Adam in the 46s. Madman. But I think in the infield for those very tight corners, I sometimes have a tendency to try to turn way too much while trying to brake, and that messes it up for me. But that's the thing on controller, you're not always really aware of what you're doing unless you look at what the little red dot is doing. It's easier to keep an eye on when you are in VR or in cockpit mode, of course, but that's too slow for me. But I could feel that on the previous run where we did improve, but then I panicked towards the end. Because many times I've just been trying to turn in while braking, and that just makes the braking impossible and messes up the turn in, and yeah. Oh, that's cutting too much that we're not going to make the next corner by that. Need to get around the first bit to be able to cut the next bit of the center. Yes. But getting a 0.006 improvement at this point of the stream, that is just infuriating. No. Too late to get the car. It was a good start of the S's, but then I didn't get the car turned quick enough towards the middle apex. And really appreciate you guys still hanging in there along with me. I almost feel ashamed if that last improvement I got is going to be the last improvement of the stream. We'll see. You never know. It's close. Just trust that it will stay on the track. It's done better, but it's not completely awful. Right. This is not the best though. Remember not to try to turn too soon. Yeah, that is definitely helping that bit. There we go. Try to straighten out the car as we get on the power. Using a bit of the grass to straighten out the car though. It's not good. Came in too slow into that one weird narrow angle. Too aggressive on the power. I had to lift again. Need to put a little less power in just to keep the car steady and then go for it. I went for it a bit too much. Had to lift off again. What are you? Was in a race, has the fastest lap until last lap where it got beaten by 0.004. You still won the race. That's good stuff. That's the most important. That's the most important thing. And also, if you're leading a race with the crazy slipstream, sometimes it's like a fastest lap for someone being amongst other cars with slipstream. Fastest lap doesn't hardly count. I forgot to brake, sorry guys. Yeah, especially on tracks you're not really good at. Yeah, that makes total sense. Yeah, I have been trying a fair chunk of races at Red Bull Ring, but the way the slipstream acts, you're gaining so fast it's almost unsafe for racing. So strong slipstream, you don't hardly know what to do with it. This is not the line, because now it's all messed up. Yikes! Keep it together, keep it together, keep it together. Let's get early on the power. Oh, sliding. Don't want that. Easy on the power this time. Slowly feed it in. Losing a bit of time to the Ghost, but let's try to keep it towards the left hand side and stay in fourth gear across the line. Woo! Oh my goodness! This hand is hurting now, but we did get a 47 at the end, and that way I feel less guilty for holding up all of you nice people hanging out until the very end. This has been 3 hours roughly, I think. Took me 3 hours to get a time that, just to put it into perspective, Woody did this time just before jumping into my stream, and probably didn't do many miles on that one, so he will be ahead very soon. But I'm happy with this so far. I'm a little under a second behind Calster, who is a proper alien on controller, and this will do for me for now. And Chris has been lurking, and thank you very much. Thank you. Remember to save. That's a good point, I think, and I will. I'll just save it for now, and I will share the replay for anyone who could have any enjoyment out of following that one. As slower Ghost than the ones on the leaderboard. So I will share it and put Arky74 as a tag you can search for. If anyone can use that for anything. And I'm definitely going to call it now. My hands need a bit of rest. But this has been fun. It ended up being a longer stream than expected. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope the sound was okay. I was using the controller as a microphone today. And thank you for watching. I will catch you somewhere else. Upload as YouTube short, like titled first try. Exactly. All right. So yeah, see you all. Have a nice day, and I will catch you next time. Bye bye. Oh, and also thanks to Nielsen for both gifting memberships and for becoming a member himself. There you are. Thank you, Nielsen, and good luck with the Nordschleife circuit experience. See you all, and have a nice day. Bye bye.